For Big Talkers, and wow, in an insanely viral video, random women are asked, if you were alone in the woods, would you rather encounter a bear or a man? Well, here's how they answered.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Man is scary.
With a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
a bear.
I would say a man.
1 vote out of 7 for a man.
Wow.
And while some people initially laughed at, first of all, the question and then the answer, saying, wow, how crazy is this? Who would want to be in the woods with a bear? Well, it opened up a huge and critical discussion about women's safety. I don't know if they intended this, but this is what happened. Why do women fear men more than potentially deadly bears? Comments have been coming in from all over the world, and they include, quote, I know a bear's intention. I don't know a man's intentions, no matter how nice they are. One woman said, no one's going to ask me if I led the bear on or give me a pamphlet on bear attack prevention tips.
Ouch.
And wow, this is a big one. Quote, if the bear attacks me and I make it out of the woods, everyone's going to believe me and have sympathy for me. But if a man attacks me and I make it out, I'm going to spend my whole life trying to get people to believe me and have sympathy for me. This says a lot.
Wow.
Many men, as you can imagine, are flabbergasted by this, and a lot of them got really defensive. Well, this guy stepped in and he said, look, men, stand down and actually listen to what these women are truly trying to say here.
The bottom line here being is that women are terrified of men. And that's not up for debate. That is how they feel about men. The answer to their question has nothing to do with the bear and everything to do with how they feel around men.
Now, this woman, yeah, it's powerful, right? This woman says she posted her thoughts on this, like she'd rather encounter a bear. And one man proceeded to harass this woman on social media. He followed her to every single one of her platforms, trying to prove that men are safe. He even posted a bunch of statistics. And when she kindly asked him to stop and please leave her alone with her thoughts and feelings, he found her at work.
What?
She says, if this doesn't prove the point that these women are trying to make about how it feels sometimes to be in a scenario you don't want to be in and continue to get kind of followed down the path, let's compare it to the woods, then I guess this is where we are. I think it was a harmless question, but it really turned into a big debate.
I mean, that really opened a can of worms, right? When we're talking about women and how they deal and process with sexual assault and the disbelief that comes with that. Like, if I'm attacked by a bear, everyone's going to have sympathy. If I'm attacked by a man, everyone's going to question whether it actually happened. It's awful, and that speaks volumes. I will say, when I first heard the question, men or bear, or man or bear, I would rather come across a man than a bear. I'm not trying to be chased down by a bear.
Yeah, and me too. I think there are so many great men out there. We all know them.
Yes,
we all love
we're
them
married to them.
out there.
Yes,
Some of us birthed them.
Correct.
But I can understand the fear of some people who had different experiences, and they're worried about that. It surprised me to see that so many, was that 6 out of 7 said bear? That one was kind of surprising.
I think that's where this then got legs, you know, and went viral, and a lot of women were like, wow, the more I think about it. But look, we're also raising daughters and sons, so let's
strong and compassionate and think the best in people and be prepared for the worst. Maybe.
Yes.
Keep the bear spray and the mace, one in each hand, then you're good.